guys, welcome to Willinrow Arts. I'm Leslie, and my super not another crap kit finally came, and I'm so excited to check it out. I do know a little, oops, let me not shake that. I do know a little bit of what's in here because I've been watching the videos. This craft kit was made by Jackie. She is a YouTuber. Her YouTube channel is NerdECrafter. If you like unboxing videos or crafting videos, or just somebody who enjoys what they're doing and is fun to watch, she's a great YouTuber to watch. I will link her channel in the description. So this is her super not another crap kit. Get tongue-tied with that one. I know a little bit of what's in here because I've watched many of her as well as other YouTubers videos reviewing her craft kit. But let's check it out. For those who don't know, this is a awesome craft kit. If you follow my channel, you know I like to do like whimsical, fun, fantasy related type art projects. Currently, I'm doing a lot of polymer clay and mixed media builds. So this is right up my alley. I'm so excited to show you what's in here. Okay. I have not opened it yet, although, like I said, I know a little bit what's going to be in here, but let's open it together for the first time. This box is beautiful. It came nicely shipped. All right, guys. Woo-hoo. Oh, she has this great tissue paper. Look at this. Isn't that awesome with her little dragon character on it? That is so cute. I love that added touch. Here is instruction video. Try to get in camera. I had to do a little bit different setup because to film me and record, I'm hopefully don't shake it too much because my camera's attached to the table. This is her instruction booklet. I'm not going to show inside because I think she has like QR codes and stuff. I'll take a break and watch all her how-to videos of how she does things. So let's put that aside for now. Muse Kit. She partnered with Muse. They used to be known as Smart Art Box, I believe, but now they're called Muse Kits. So check them out. Everything is nicely packaged. Awesome. I'm going to say all right a lot. That's just my go-to face. Spatula for mixing. This is a bowl that you can pop, you know, collapsible bowl. We've got a little pouring tool of sorts. Rubber bands, poppable funnel. These are, ooh, look at this. I love these types of sculpting tools. Ooh, I like the size of them. Oh, this is great because I do not have any, I don't believe, like this. And look at the metallic. And, oh, her little sticker. This is cute. It's called Your Brain, My Brain. I'm going to add that to my collage on my table a little bit later. Some files are sanding sticks. Wire for armature. Sometimes you can start with like armature and tinfoil and shape your design like a little figure, or you can like make these so you can attach something like wings or whatnot. Paint brushes. Oh, we got some silicone wings. I'm really excited to try those out. I have some ideas in mind of how I'm going to use these. Palette. Oh, I love that they're like double ended. So there's a soft silicone shaping tool on one side, and then a ball stylus on the other. That's really neat. I have some of these, but not like this combination, and I really love that because you can be like, doo-doo-doo, and then move it around. Doo-doo-doo. And then this, it's a silicone mold. Build your little base of your sculpture. You can use that for. Ooh, I love, you cannot have too many little turntables, excuse the noise, but like you'll put your design on here and then you can turn it. Ooh, this is like bigger than I thought. This is her silicone mold. You can make any four-legged animal you want. She designed this mold herself, and I've never done anything like this, and I'm a little nervous. Permastone casting compound, the plaster, plaster that you're gonna make to make your mold or your base. So again, nervous. Measuring cup. Wanted to jump out of my hands. And a sharp pointy thing, as she likes to call it. I needed a new X-Acto knife, so this is awesome. We have some chalky finish American Deco paint. Oh, and awesome. We have baking bond or clay adhesive. So if you have 2 pieces of clay They could be pre-baked or whatever. It helps to like basically glue everything together to be permanent. So can't have enough of that stuff. This is what I'm hugely excited for. She included a airbrush. This, I've never done airbrushing before, and I'm excited and I'm really nervous. So we'll see. I'm very nervous. I feel like it's gonna just like splatter and whatnot. It's supposed to be beginner friendly, and these are the paints that go with it. And she said in her videos that they are ready to go as is. These are all great colors, and I think you can mix together and come up with your own colors as well. I love Cos Clay. This is a polymer clay. You can sculpt anything you want just using the Cos Clay as is, or with her figure. You can sculpt on top of it and then bake it. So I'm excited about this. I love Cos Clay. Cos Clay is a type of clay that even after you bake it, it is still flexible. And we have the silicone mat here. I love a silicone mat. This is great. And I love like how it has like the sizing on it. That is going to be really handy. Both inches and the centimeters on it. That is awesome. I'm going to do some studying and watch her videos, and we will see where to start. I'm excited. All right, I'll be back. I got all my ingredients ready. I've got this cool collapsible bowl. This is also would be a great fidget toy. And then funnel. Okay, the plaster is all made. I've prepped, I've added every rubber band, and then I decided to do all the wings just in case I'm going to use them or just to save them for future. I'm nervous. I dumped this into here, and then I'm going to add my 3 ounces of water, all of it. Oh, it has like fun sounds. Okay. Smoosh and stir. Smoosh and stir.
Smush and stir, 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 smush and stir.
I feel like we're good. Put this in here. Pour in halfway. Can we tell if we pour in halfway? Tilt. Tilt. That doesn't seem good. See? Maybe I overdid it a little. I'll add a measure. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it right. That I put. See? All right. We'll see. I think it's good. We'll just move him to the side. I'm going to do my base. I'm going to do bat wings first because I think I'm going to go with a bat winged type creature. I want to have them ready just in case. All right, Jack, if you watch this, you have to tell me if I'm doing that right. I shouldn't do that. Oh, that's too much. I'm going to push it to the next one. Oh, no. Oh, okay, maybe this would work better. Just go with it. I can always do over. All right, let's wait an hour and come back to it and unmold these things.
1 hour, starting now.
All right, so I waited 1 hour for the plaster to set up, and then I took half the mold off. A little overflow here, but so far so good. I also did the wings, and they came out okay. Like I kind of made a mess of it. Dun da da da! We need to take off the middle part. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. Okay. Okay, gonna flip it over and do the same to this side. Oh! I think just doing that, I did something wrong just then. Okay. I don't feel like I was too rough. So, but you can see right there, I broke a leg already. Here's my guy. missing his one leg. We were mostly successful. I think I could fix that one leg, but I have enough plaster if I want to redo it, which is fine. So I'm going to kind of clean up my space and we're going to move on to the next step. Things first, let's add her beautiful sticker to our collage. I'm going to put it right over Crash Bandicoot. We are now in voiceover mode, and I'm going to start by fixing up any imperfections and fixing the leg. So let's go. I'm going to sand off the little seams and this little protrusion from his head with a sanding stick and her X-Acto knife. I decided to use clay for the wing mold. I'm adding the clay to the dragon wings, pressing it in, adding a wire, carefully taking the clay out of the mold and then trimming off any excess clay. And then I went ahead and baked those wings in the oven. Here I am attempting to fix this leg. I tried to use some of the bake adhesive and clay, and then I was planning to bake it in the oven to kind of freeze it in place, and I could not get it to work. Guys, you wouldn't believe it. When trying to fix this one leg, the other leg broke. Now I can start fresh, or I can work with it. We're gonna see if we can work with it. This clay came super crumbly, so I had to condition it, which means to make the clay easy to work with, to get the texture soft enough so you can mold it. I just used my pasta machine and I rolled it and mushed it around with my hands until it was ready to be used. We got kind of, okay. I think I have a plan now. Those broken legs were a challenge, and I like to work through a challenge. So I decided to make him my dragon. He's a dragon, sitting up or on his hind legs a little bit. This is my rough draft so far. And he's gonna have his tail wrapped around and kind of underneath his leg. This is my plan. Could change as we go, but let's go for it and see if this works out. We've got the clay adhesive. I like to use a paintbrush to put my clay adhesive on. And I want to put clay all over his body because I want to add texture to him. Attaching those wings now with clay adhesive and clay. All right, I decided to save my progress and bake those wings just so they stay in place. And I added a little texture here using the sides of the blending tools, the shaping tools, and then using the little teeny ball stylus so it kind of has small and big scales. Now time to give this dragon a manicure and add some nails. I made teeny little triangle shapes, and then I use my heat gun to basically freeze them in place, and then I'm adding them to the body. A heat gun is a great way to save progress between bakes. Adding a little plate detail to the stomach area of the dragon. I've been basically working from one side of the dragon to the other, and then now I'm adding the texture to his second front leg and his nails, and then working on those feet in the back there. Can't forget this dragon bum area and tail. Now I'm deciding what I'm going to do with this head. I decided to add some nostrils and kind of go with the flow, see how he turns out. Nostrils are actually really fun to do. Adding his mouth here with some clay noodles, defining the mouth shape. Working on the brows, again with some mini clay noodles. I made these horns by making little triangle shapes, smoothing them out, and then adding them to the wire. And now I'm going to attach them with clay adhesive and a little bit of extra clay in those little holes that she has in her mold. And check out those eyes. I am just loving those eyes. I think our dragon has now become a female dragon because my son says it looks like a girl dragon. So he is now she, and we're loving it. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna take this little cutout, put it here. I decided to use that zigzaggy shape cutter because I was gonna make individual little triangles for the scales going down the back, but this seems to work out really well, and I'm happy with how it turned out. And now adding more texture. I love texturizing my clay pieces. I think it just adds an extra flair to the piece. My dragon sculpt is now done, and now it's time to add a base coat of white to her. I have this airbrush all charged, ready to go. I'm terrified. All right, we're gonna see how this goes. Gonna shake. Do a test. Okay. And then, ooh. All right, now I'm gonna just go for it. I'm starting with a purple coat all over the dragon, and then I'm going to add a little bit of white. It's hard to see at first, but add a little bit of white to the belly area, and then adding some black to the wings. Let's just watch because I'm experimenting here. I am painting those eyes black and then adding a little bit of highlights with white. Got a little more comfortable with the airbrush here because I forgot to add my box. I felt like she needed a little bit more gradient in her coloring, so I added a little pink to her head and a little bit in her wings as well. I'm dry brushing some silver metallic to her chest area and her horns. And of course she needed her nails painted with a metallic silver as well. Super hard to see on camera here, but my daughter said she needed some glitter, so I'm adding a little touch of glitter to our dragon. Lastly, we're working on that base. As you can see, the base came out a little bumpy, and that didn't really matter to me because I was going to cover it anyways. So I'm adding a mixture of Mod Podge and green paint, and then I'm adding some of this faux grass all over. The green paint's there in case you can see through the grass. You won't be able to tell that it won't be white, it'll be green. And then I'm adding mixture of moss and some different little detritus type of things and some bushes. And there we have her base. Oh, finishing it off with some watered down spray glue and letting that dry. And here she is. I love how she came out. I think she's so cute. So this kit was great. I had so much fun making her. We had a little bit of troubles along the way, but I actually am happy of how it worked out. Like the broken legs. Come on, is that not an awesome position? I love this like sitting position. I think it came out so cool. Once I overcame the challenge of figuring out what to do with the broken legs, I could have made another figure, easy peasy, but I really wanted to work with however it went the first time. And I love it. I love how it turned out. So my one challenge was I needed to overcome my fear of airbrushing. And this thing was great. Once I figured out how to use this little pressure gauge to control the paint, I think it worked out great. And I'm going to be definitely using this in future projects. So I think this is a great airbrushing tool for a beginner like me. I loved it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will add NerdECrafter's links in the description below to all her social media, as well as where to get this kit. I think she still has some available, but I think it's a limited supply. If you like what I did here and you like fantasy craft projects, please subscribe. I am typically working with mixed media and polymer clay. Currently, I'm working on a never-ending story diorama series, so check that out. And thanks for watching, everybody.